Welcome to my channel in a world full of ordinary stories. This is where extraordinary ones begin, where stories feel real, love feels intense, and every moment keeps you hooked. He was a man who had everything: power, money, control, and she was a girl who chose to have none of it. Adrian Blake, CEO of RT Group, known for his cold eyes and even colder decisions. People feared him. No one understood him, until he saw her. It all started at an art exhibition. The room was filled with wealthy collectors, cameras, and critics pretending to understand paintings they clearly didn't. And in the center of it all stood her, Leah. Simple dress, calm smile, confident eyes. Art doesn't need a price to have value. It needs emotion. The room went silent. Then applause. Adrian had attended hundreds of events like this. He usually checked his watch every 5 minutes. But this time, he didn't move. "Who is she?" he murmured. And just like that, something shifted. The next day, he saw her again. At a cafe, or at least, that's what he wanted her to believe. "You again?" she said, raising an eyebrow. "Coincidence," Adrian replied calmly. It wasn't. He had his assistant track her schedule like it was a business deal. A few minutes later, disaster struck. The waiter slipped. Coffee spilled all over Adrian's perfectly tailored suit. For the first time in years, the great Adrian Blake looked like a mess. "And Leah?" She laughed. Not a polite laugh. A real one. "Your coincidences are messy." "I don't usually lose control," Adrian said. Clearly, she smirked. And for some strange reason, he didn't feel insulted. He felt alive. Days passed. Or more accurately, Adrian kept accidentally showing up wherever Leah went. Bookstore, cafe, street corner. At one point, even Leah crossed her arms and said, "Are you stalking me?" "Strategically appearing," he corrected. "That's worse." Adrian Blake, the man who negotiated billion-dollar deals, was now Googling how to make a girl laugh. And it got worse. One night he tried texting Leah, "I miss you," but accidentally sent it to his board director. The reply came instantly. "Excuse me?" Adrian stared at his phone. "I need a vacation." But slowly, something started changing. Between awkward conversations and sarcastic comments, they got closer. "Do you ever relax?" Leah asked once. "Not until I met you." She blinked. That wasn't what she expected. But just when things were getting perfect, reality stepped in. One afternoon, Adrian saw her, laughing. Not with him, but with another man. They looked comfortable, close. Too close. "Who is he?" Adrian asked, his tone colder than usual. "My friend," Leah said casually. The man added, "And her manager." That didn't make it better. "You seem comfortable," Adrian said. "Jealous?" Leah teased. "I don't get jealous." He did. Very much. That night Adrian couldn't sleep. For the first time, something felt out of his control, and he hated it.
That night, Adrian couldn't sleep. For the first time, something felt out of his control, and he hated it. The next day, things got worse. His family called him in. "You're getting married." "No." "You don't have a choice." "I already love someone." The room went silent. "Then forget her." Adrian's jaw tightened. "I don't forget things that matter." Days later, he agreed to meet the girl. Not to accept, but to end it. He walked into the room, calm, cold, prepared. "I'm sorry," he said, not even looking up. "I can't marry you." Silence. Then a voice. Soft, familiar. "Why?" His heart paused. He looked up, and everything stopped. It was her. "Leah, you were about to reject me," she said quietly, without even recognizing me. Adrian stepped back. "Leah?" "Not just Leah," she said. "Leah Veron." The name hit differently. "The heir to the Veron Empire," she continued. "The woman behind the companies you compete with. And the girl you thought was just simple." Everything made sense now. The confidence, the mystery, the way she never tried to impress anyone. "Why didn't you tell me?" Adrian asked. Leah looked at him. "Softer now, because I wanted to live like a normal person, to be seen. Not for my name, but for myself." She paused. And for once, someone did. Adrian walked closer, not as a CEO, not as a businessman, but as a man. "In love, I didn't fall for your name," he said, "or your status." Another step. "I fell for the way you laugh at my worst moments, the way you challenge me, the way you make me feel human." Leah's eyes softened. And I fell for the man behind those cold eyes, she said. The one who pretends he doesn't care, but actually does. Silence filled the room. But this time, it wasn't heavy. It was warm. Adrian took a deep breath. For the first time, nervous. So, will you still marry me? Leah smiled. Not as an heiress, not as a famous artist, but as the girl he met in that cafe. This time a yes. And just like that, the cold CEO who didn't believe in love ended up marrying the girl. He thought he couldn't have. Sometimes, the person you're trying to walk away from is the one fate has already chosen for you. Thank you for watching my very first video if you like. These kind of videos, subscribe for more.